This episode was brought to you by Tony Boy's Sandwich House. If you listen to this podcast, you know I only talk about places I genuinely love, and Tony Boy's Sandwich House is one of them. They opened right here in Livingston in 2017, and I've been a customer since day one. My go-to order, the salon salad, but you definitely have to add pickles, the number 2 sandwich, and the West Coast. But you really can't go wrong with anything. Cheesesteaks, subs, homemade chicken cutlets, chopped salads, and they have great catering too. Tony Boy's is growing fast with locations in Madison, Montville, Montclair, and Cranford coming soon, and they're even offering more franchising opportunities. Visit TonyBoys.com for all the info, and if you're eating in, mention Foods Are Podcast for 10% off your order. Tony Boys, great sandwiches and community wherever they go. This episode is brought to you by Livingston Car Wash. Since 1966, Livingston Car Wash has been a trusted name for quality car care in our community. Family owned and operated, it's now led by Paul Ritter, a proud Livingston resident dedicated to delivering exceptional service. From exterior washes and full service detailing to windshield chip repair and paintless dent removal, their team handles it all with precision and care. Conveniently located at the Route 10 Circle in Livingston and open 7 days a week, Livingston Car Wash combines decades of expertise with a genuine commitment to the community. Drive clean, drive local, drive with confidence. Livingston Car Wash.
This is Behind the Counter. With the Food Zone. Here's Heidi.
Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Counter with the Food Czar, which is me, Heidi Blum. And today I am sitting with my friend who we met through the food czaring situation. Yep. My friend Staci Puleo, the owner, the woman behind Staci's Sandwich Joint in Verona, New Jersey. Staci, welcome to the podcast.
Oh, thank you so much. It's my first podcast ever.
So I have been very persistent in hounding Staci to do this. She's extremely nervous. So we're going to pretend we're on her favorite podcast. How's that?
Perfect.
Hey, Daddy Gang.
Hey.
So we are sitting in Staci's Sandwich Joint. Now, Staci has said to me, I don't know why you want to interview me. I am really boring. But I say that's not true because what's happening in this little shop is very exciting.
It is very exciting.
So I think, let's start. This is where we're going to start, Staci, okay? We're two friends who are sitting in very closely and staring in each other's eyes, but we're going to sit and we're going to relax and we're going to have a conversation as two friends would. Okay. And I'm going to say to you like this, Staci, where did you grow up?
I grew up in North Caldwell.
Oh, so very close to here.
Very close.
So you're like a homegirl.
Yes.
And you live in Verona now.
Yes, I've been in Verona for 13 years.
So you're like me. You did not go very far.
No.
Where did you go to college?
I went to the wonderful college. Wait, hold on.
No, I'm not holding on. I'll do this. I went to the University of Hartford, basic studies.
Nice.
So anything is going to trump that. Go ahead.
I went to the University of Arizona, which is the most fabulous place in the whole wide world. Any seniors out there, go there.
Was
Amazing.
it go Wildcats?
Wildcats.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Look at me. Okay, so what did you study in college?
So I studied media arts.
Oh, I was TV production. It's like the same thing. See, we would have been friends then too. Isn't that so nice? So obviously you do not have a baking background.
No.
So after college, did you live in the city? Did you stay here? Did you come back home?
No. After college, I stayed out in Arizona for a few years with Rob. And then
that's where you met your husband? He went there too?
Yep. I met him actually at the airport in Tucson, Arizona.
Whoa, that's sexy.
It was really exciting.
Were you at baggage claim?
No, we were actually waiting in line for just for the ID check. And he was like, "Oh, you're from Jersey?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I let him cut me in line. And then I asked a random stranger if he wanted to switch seats with me. So the guy said yes. So then Rob had to sit next to me for like 6 hours, and I didn't even know him.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was fun.
Was he your year?
So he is older than me, but not by much, like a few months older than me, but he was a year younger than me.
And is he from Jersey also?
Yes.
Where?
Which is crazy. He grew up in Franklin Lakes.
Isn't that so weird?
It
yeah.
is.
It's like you're living like sort of parallel lives and bam,
Yep.
just a chance meeting. So, and then I'm fast forwarding
Yep.
a little bit. So, you get married.
Yep.
You have your kids. How many kids do you have?
I have 2 boys, Jake and Lucas.
Hi, Jake and Lucas.
Hi.
And in 2020, January 2025,
Yes. That's when we opened.
Staci's Sandwich Joint opens in Verona, New Jersey.
Yes.
Okay. So I came here, I think, in January of. I think I was your first influencer that came.
You were.
Yeah. I'm like, I think I should have a plaque on the wall.
You
but
should.
besides that, so when I came, you were so thrown off, and you were the cutest thing ever. And I was like, I think talking you through the video as I'm doing this, like as I'm doing today, correct?
Yes.
And your whole thing was, I'm just a mom who likes to make sandwiches.
Yes. It's still true today. I'm still making the sandwiches.
So, okay, but if you have never been to Staci's Sandwich Joint, you have, industrial, commercial equipment.
Yes.
You have a staff,
Yep.
right? A team of chefs
There's
and
like
yeah.
12 of us right now.
So when you first opened,
Yep.
and I remember asking you this then, but I'm going to ask you now for
Okay.
people because I think this is very interesting. You had no background whatsoever.
I had 0 background. I've never worked in a kitchen before. I've never worked at a restaurant before. I just said I was going to do it, and I did.
And which is incredible. And you, if let me see if I'm saying this correctly. When I asked you when you first opened, how did you know what equipment to get? I think you just.
I just chat GBT'd
I was gonna say, I didn't want to say it, but you did. That's what you
Yeah.
said to me.
Yeah.
You said, build me a kitchen with industrial,
Yeah.
like commercial kitchen equipment.
That's exactly how it happened. And it told me everything that I needed.
And you trusted it.
Yeah.
And here
It's a
we are
genius.
today. And that's the story.
Yeah.
So at the time, you had hired some people that were experienced to help you get through it.
Yes.
Okay. So when you built your menu
Yep.
of sandwiches,
So I took a lot of inspiration from when I went to the University of Arizona because my favorite sandwich shop is Beyond Bread. And they gave me, I've been eating these sandwiches all through college, and they're the ones that actually gave me the inspiration for a lot of the sandwiches. So the Bird's Eye, that one is a kind of like a spinoff of one that I had there. The Wildcat, the tuna and the olive paste. Love that. After I graduated, I thought about that sandwich for years. And now I finally have it here.
that's amazing. So I'm going to go back for a second.
Okay.
When you were momming,
Yeah.
which is a hard job.
Very hard.
Right? And I think one of the hardest parts of being a mom is making lunches for my kids and making them interesting. Even though they don't care, I feel like I make them the same things every day and they're so boring, right?
Yeah.
Were you making good sandwiches?
No, my kids have the worst lunches. They're like, oh my God, Mom, can you give us something good today? I don't want to even make a lunch after I'm here.
I mean, I know, but before you opened this, were you like a good sandwich maker?
No.
So you're not a good sandwich maker. You have 0 restaurant experience, but in your mind, you thought,
How hard could this be?
How
That's
hard
what I
could
thought.
this be? And I'm just going to make sandwiches and meet nice people that come through my door.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to have this little sandwich shop in town. My friends are going to come in. We're just going to hang out all day. That's literally what I thought. I was using our sandwich bay as like a pencil holder. I was like, what am I going to use this for? I had no idea how to set it up. Even the first day, it was not even set up correctly.
Well, I was going to say, from your first day, so the doors open your first day.
Yeah.
How many sandwiches did you have on the menu then? It was a limited.
Yeah,
It's still limited, but it's
maybe like
5 sandwiches.
or 6 or 7.
I don't even think you had your salads on there yet.
I probably didn't.
Okay, so you picked 6 sandwiches that interest you based on your sandwich shop that you used to go to in college.
Yes.
And a couple of the sandwiches were also named after your kids, right?
Yeah, so I have Jake Caesar salad after my oldest, and then I have Lucas, which is the turkey with chips.
Yeah. Love that. Love that. Okay, so the first day, doors open. And in your mind, you're like, we're going to maybe sell I'll
Well,
be
they
happy
told
if-
us, they were like, you need to sell 35 sandwiches to make back like just your mortgage.
Who's they?
Like the person who was helping us before we opened.
Okay.
So I was like, oh God, how am I going to ever sell 35
So
sandwiches?
some consultant?
A consultant,
Right.
yes.
How am I ever going to sell 35?
I was like, I'm never going to do that. I'm going to have to call like my mom.
Come
Be
by.
like, come on, you have to get some sandwiches today. Like I was like, I'm just going to try my best every day, see if I could do it.
Do you remember the first day? The first day, how many sandwiches you sold?
I'm not sure, but I could look it up.
I'm sure you could.
We should do a comparison of my first day to now.
Well, that would
to
be
see how
amazingly
many.
interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
So the first day, but you were just happy that you opened the door.
Yeah.
And like, I'm sure your friends came to visit you, and
Yeah.
this was your vision.
Yeah. I was like, wow, I have a place that's now my own. I have because I was just a stay-at-home mom. So after the kids went to school and they didn't need me as much, my husband he had his own projects he was working on. So it's kind of like, well, what's next for me?
Right.
So that's why this kind of,
Felt good.
yeah.
Like a next
Yes,
step.
yes.
Yeah. I mean, we're never too old to start something
No,
new.
not at all.
I mean, look
And
at the
a lot
two
of
of
people
us.
say
Yeah.
that too. They'll come in and they'll just random strangers. They'll be like, "I watched you online, and that's so cool that you started this in like your 40s.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do something new. Do you think I should do this?" And I'm like, "Oh God, don't take advice from me, but do it."
I mean, I know you don't give yourself credit and all of that. You're very self-deprecating. I think I am myself a little bit, but you are a role model to people out there because you're nice. You're willing to take on the challenge, and I don't even
Yeah.
think you realized what was going to happen to you.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of volume, in terms of going viral and all of that stuff. But we're going to get there.
Okay.
So you open, your friends come, you're like, this is exactly how I saw it.
Yeah.
How did you know? Okay, you have the commercial equipment.
Yep.
You had some people here that were sort of helping
Yeah.
you, consulting you,
Yep.
and showing you how to work everything.
Yeah.
How did you know what inventory to buy?
Oh God, I didn't.
Because I know
So
you
I-
buy everything local.
Well, so we were getting at the time, we've switched suppliers, like we keep going back and forth, but we were getting we still get our turkeys from Caldwell Marketplace.
Yep.
We were getting our chicken from there, and I was going to Restaurant Depot because I could do small batches every other day. I would go to Restaurant Depot. All my friends were there. I saw the same people every day. It was awesome. Shout out to all my friends at Restaurant Depot.
You mean like your restaurant friends?
My
you would say?
restaurant owner friends.
Oh my
I would just
God,
meet
that's
the
amazing.
people there, and then
So
I would
funny.
my car would be filled to the top, and then I would bring it here. And I mean, a lot of the sandwiches have the same ingredients, so
Yeah.
it's easy to just like mix and match and figure out. But the bread, I ate probably 50 different breads to get to the bread that we have now.
Because your bread, I mean, that's what most people talk about too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
It comes par baked, and we get it delivered every morning, and basically we kind of just count in our head we estimate like how much we'll need for the day.
Yeah.
And then once we deplete it, that's it. So like if we only make just say 300 sandwiches for the day, and you're number 301 that comes in.
You snooze, you lose.
Yeah, because a lot of people will say like, oh, we have 20 sandwiches left for the day. Like we'll make an announcement.
Yeah.
And then somebody in line will be like, I'll take 7. I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh my God.
So then, like, the person behind is
It's like, come on,
oh.
man, you can't take 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, so the first month, the first couple months, like, do you feel like you're starting to get a name? People are coming in. It's
Yeah, like we had our regulars. Like, I knew people's names. I knew, like, where they lived. It was really nice getting to know everybody.
yeah.
I love that it's so crowded now, but now I don't get to talk as much as I used to. And that was, like, that was really the best part of everything, was to learn about everybody that came in here.
Well, I keep saying we're going to get to that, but it's interesting because, so for people who don't know, you totally went viral.
Yes.
In the week of Thanksgiving, this past Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
November 2025. And the reason, I can't believe I actually know that, and that's because I was doing a Thanksgiving video. So let's talk about the viral part, and then I
Okay.
want to get into sort of like what has happened from when you opened to the viral part.
Okay.
So the funniest thing to me is Staci has no idea who any influencers are.
None. No influencers in the food world. If you're a Kardashian, I know you.
That's always her response to me. When I'm like, oh my God, you had Eric Hammer here. She's like, who? I'm like, dude, he's like major. So in November, the week of Thanksgiving, there's an influencer who has a tremendous following on TikTok and Instagram named Moe's Tasting.
Yes.
Okay. He does your chicken Caesar sandwich.
Yes.
And I saw it, and I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. I think I texted you. I was like, oh my God, do you even know? And she was like, I have no idea who that is. The next day, I had scheduled to come here I was doing a video with a lot of restaurant owners in the area as sort of like, what are they grateful for?
Yes.
And I came from Montclair. I came from Dutch's Sandwich. I'll never forget. I came from Dutch's Sandwich Shop, and I pulled up, and there was a line around the corner. And it was the first day that the line
I think so.
happened.
Yes.
And I remember you saying to me, can you video the line for me? And I was like, of course. And you were so in the weeds. And you looked harried, your staff looked harried, and that was the beginning. Okay, November. We are now in March.
Yes.
And it's still going.
It's still going.
It's still going.
But now we got better and faster. So it really taught us how to, because before we were like, it's really weird because we're like, wow, we were so tired before. And now we're doing like 3 times as much.
Yeah.
And now we're like, how did we think we were tired back then?
Well, I think, you build the stamina. You see what the demand is.
Yep.
There's something exciting about it.
Yeah.
There's something probably mind-blowing about it.
Yeah.
There's something surreal about it.
Yes.
And I'm sure when you close up every day, you're like, what just happened?
It gets crazy in here. It gets wild.
And I've popped in a few times, and people they're so happy when they get their sandwiches, but they're waiting. They're waiting.
Yes.
Not because of your speed, but because there's a line. I mean, it just, it takes time to make sandwiches, but this is a small place, so people are waiting outside, they're waiting inside.
Yes.
So November that happens. I'm sure you don't remember the numbers of sandwiches you sold, but I remember asking you this question. When you were sort of cruising along before the viral moment, you said you would be happy if you sold, I want to say it was like 180 sandwiches of any sandwich.
Yeah.
And when that moment happened in November, you said you're now selling, I think, 220 of the chicken Caesar sandwich. Am I right?
Yeah.
I mean, so you were happy with you're like, oh, I take it back. You were like, if we sold 100 sandwiches, that's like such a good day.
Yeah.
And now you're selling 220
of just one sandwich. Yeah.
That's insane.
It is insane.
It's insane.
I'm just going to close up and just open Caesar salad sandwich.
I mean, seriously, you just have one. I mean, by the way, if you look in the city at Salt Hank's, I don't know if you know who Salt Hank is. So Salt Hank, he was started as an online, TikTok chef. Okay. Huge following, huge. And he opened up Salt Hank's in the city.
Yeah.
And he has one sandwich.
Oh my, that's amazing.
It's the French dip.
Oh, I did hear about that. Yes.
So one sandwich.
Yes.
And lines out the door.
It's amazing.
Because that one sandwich is just that good. Mm-hmm. Right? So there's something to that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So before the viral moment, did you feel like your business was picking up? Did you care if your business was picking up?
So I thought we were doing great because we had a steady flow of people coming in. We still were doing good. We were still busy. We had online on. Online, we did a lot of online instead of in person.
Yeah.
So that really helped us.
Were you doing catering?
I was doing a little bit of catering, but not a ton.
Yeah.
But now I just can't turn online on because it's too busy with the foot traffic.
So, and back then, I remember you would go to other sandwich shops and you would pop in to say, hi to your neighbor. You were very community.
Yeah.
Your community, I don't think people realize when they come to Staci's, who Staci is.
Yeah.
And what your sort of is at your core.
Yeah. Well, sometimes they'll talk about me and I'm right there, but I don't say anything because they don't know that it's me. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Are they saying nice things?
Oh, nice things.
Oh, okay,
but it's funny because I'm like, I guess I wear a hat sometimes, or they just don't know.
Yeah, they don't know. They just
yeah.
I think a lot of people come here just for the sandwich. They don't
Yeah.
even know the story behind it.
Yeah.
So that's why we're here today, Staci.
Yeah.
To let the people know. But you are a
If
mom.
you're not asleep by now.
Yeah, no, stop it. But you're a mom. You're a mom in the community, and you're
Yes.
very community focused. You can
Yes.
tell. I mean, you're the nicest person.
Thank you.
So when people come in, say hi to you.
Yeah.
But I remember you saying that you missed that part of it.
Yeah, like at the end of the day when I had extra breads, I would just walk along Bloomfield Avenue and drop off like anything extra that I had. I could go to restaurants and drop off some extra sandwiches that we had.
Yeah.
But I'll get back to that one day.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
So, so the viral moment happens. The lines
Well,
start.
we didn't know it was happening at first because we were like, God, why is everyone coming in for the same sandwich? We had no idea.
Oh,
No
so
idea.
no one. So was I like the first person that told you what had happened?
One of the staff members, he showed us the TikTok that his sister had sent him. And
Oh,
we're
my-
like, oh my God. And I was like, that is really embarrassing. But
Do you ever
okay.
remember him coming in?
Yeah, I remember. I do remember. Because he was one, it was around like 2:30.
Yeah.
So we closed at 3. So we were just like hanging out, Michelle and I.
I remember, and it's funny because if you watch the video, which people should look it up because it's really so innocent, and you're saying, you're like, I'm just a mom who likes to make sandwiches, and he was like so nice, like his conversation with you was really nice, and then his review was insane. He was
Yeah.
like, okay, Staci, I see you. Yeah.
And
But
he's so nice. Like
Yeah.
I will reach out to him if I want like a recommendation somewhere, like he'll give it to me. He's just a really nice
he's
person.
very responsive.
very responsive.
Which is so nice because I think people with his following are not that way,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's says a lot about who he is,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, and I like his mission. I think he's really just trying to help.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
which is it's not just about him;
Yes,
it's about
yes.
the place. So I admire that. So. So he comes, the line builds up. You're like, oh my God, and you're probably like, this is going to end in a week.
Yeah, we just thought it was just maybe like a little craze. We're like, oh, people come in after December. We're sure that it's going to stop.
Like after
But
break?
Yeah, it didn't stop.
And was your staff like, was everybody excited? Were they like,
I
oh my
think
God?
we were like, holy shit. We're like, what do we do? Because we just didn't know how to prepare for like 3 times the amount of food that we were preparing for. Because we can only prep so much in a day.
Yeah.
That we had to really figure out fast how to, if we're going to make 300 sandwiches, we have to prep for 300 sandwiches.
Yeah.
And we did it, and we learned it super fast. And that's the one thing I'm really proud of, because a lot of us were just like, a lot had experience, but a lot of us don't have experience.
Yeah.
So for us all working together and learning together, it's really incredible how we just pull through, and now we can pump them out no problem.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And so is every day, so after he came, you had a lot of other big influencers come, and yeah. So it really kept the momentum going, I
Yes.
think. Is the volume still the same? Is it more? Is it?
So really, like Thursday through Saturday, it's still really busy. But Monday through Wednesday, we still get foot traffic, but I am able to turn online on
Oh.
for a few hours. But then as soon as we get like 2 major rushes, there's like a 12:30 rush and like a random 2 o'clock. I don't know what it is. 2 o'clock, people love to come in here.
What time do you close?
3 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're like,
Because they think they're coming after lunch hours.
yeah, after
probably.
lunch
Yeah.
hours. But it's still, it will still be busy. But we're really trying hard to turn online on and try to like manage, like keep the flow of customers coming in and out.
Yeah.
Plus online. So I do feel bad because I do get messages all the time. And people are like, what about the online people? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I see you and I hear you. And I'm trying really hard.
What about your regulars that you had?
I feel really sad because sometimes they'll just pop in. They're like, we don't want anything. We just want to say hi. And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
oh my gosh, I miss you. I
Oh
miss
my
them
God.
all.
I know you sort of wish it was back to the way it was, and you sort of, you have to ride the wave. I mean, you just
Yes.
do, right? I mean,
Yes.
that's the way it is.
Because we're open 6 days a week, so it's like nonstop. So it's just like, I feel like we're just in like go, 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 go.
So when you close the doors at the end of the day, what do?
Oh my God. I'm like, oh, we're done.
You must be exhausted.
Very tired.
What time do you open?
So we open at 10 o'clock,
Okay.
but Monday's 11.
Yes, there's time for yourself, but you're a mom
Yeah.
of 2 young kids.
Yeah.
So you're shutting the door and then you're doing that.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
It's like it never ends.
like you took on a lot.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure that wasn't the vision when you were opening. If you could look back, right? Like when you had this vision of, just me and my friends hanging out, and when you opened with 0 experience, what would you say are a couple of the things that you learned looking back? Like if you could look back and say to that woman who was opening with no experience, what would you say to her?
I feel like that woman, the old me, had I feel like the self-confidence wasn't there, and I was very, I listened to a lot of people that I shouldn't have, and I would make decisions because I would feel bad. And now if I don't like something and someone tries to sell me will you buy this? No. That's it. I don't really sugarcoat anything anymore. I just say how it is.
Yeah.
If you're coming at me while I'm busy making sandwiches, the answer is immediately no in my head.
Yep.
I just learned how to have more confidence than that person a year ago.
Now you're a
really
boss
crazy.
bitch. Which is amazing. I mean, it's amazing because, seriously, at the age we're at, you're younger than me, but, you don't think those shifts are going to happen.
Yes.
But when you're thrown in
Yeah.
and you realize this is your business
Yeah.
with your name outside,
Yep.
you have to become that person.
Yes.
I mean, you should be so proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Don't you feel that way?
I don't know. It just doesn't feel like, it just feels like I'm coming in, seeing my friends. I'm working, my friends, all my coworkers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't feel like, they'll be like, okay, boss. And I'll be like, but I'm not the boss. I'm just
No,
here.
but you are the ultimate decision maker.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a team effort.
Yes.
What do you guys think? Should we
Yes.
take this product in? Do you
Yeah.
think this would sell? Do you
Yes.
think this would?
Yes.
So are you planning on coming up with any new sandwiches? Any new?
Yeah, I would like to come up with a few more sandwiches.
It's hard. I'm sure it's hard to.
Yes. Because there's no
Because
time.
there's no time.
That's the problem.
Yeah. And Sunday, which we're doing this on a Sunday, so thank you because it's
You're
your day
welcome.
off. It's you don't want to be in here. You want to
Yeah.
not be here.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I try to stay away from here on Sundays.
Do you have any ideas in your head of a sandwich you would want to make?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. I can't think of one off the bat. I know one that we want to do, but it's really all about using stuff that we already have to create something else because I hate waste. So I really we try to do everything in small batches.
Yeah.
So at the end of the night, we're not stuck with anything. I don't like to reuse anything the next day because you could tell. I go to all these restaurants and I'm like, I know when you cut that. You know what I mean? It's just because we know, because we have trial and error here. We'll do something and we'll be like, okay, how is this the next day? Not good? Toss it.
Yeah.
I don't it has my name on it and I don't want to send anything out that I'm just not happy with.
See,
so that's why I get my feelings hurt when somebody will be like, oh, I didn't like that or like that. But okay, great. Tell me why. Come to me and ask me.
Yeah.
Don't go online and say, I didn't like this. I didn't like this. If you tell me, I am more than happy to try it over. I had a customer wanted something. I invited him in. I'm like, let's make this together. We made it. He's like, oh, I love this. So it's I love feedback, but I think a lot of people just think maybe this is a corporation or she's never going to know that I'm going to say these negative things.
Yeah,
but
they don't
all
realize
read everything, and we're real people, and everyone here works super hard.
Well, this is a small, locally owned, woman-owned shop.
Yes.
I mean, that's what this is.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. I think people don't know. And we were talking earlier about the reviews, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you get, I would say, majority of positive reviews.
Yes.
But I'm sure.
Oh, of course, everywhere. You can't make everybody happy. So,
But it's those ones. It's the.
They really hurt you guys. And then I read them first, and then I let it sit, and then I reread it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, let's. And then sometimes I'll be like, okay, let me see what I could do better the next time.
Yeah.
I always try to reach out to somebody who maybe doesn't like one thing or doesn't like the other.
Yeah.
When we were less busy, I used to actually call and text them to be like, okay, come in. I'll make it right, obviously, because we do mess up. I mean, a lot of the young women that work here, it's their first job ever. So I mean, if you've never messed up at your job before, like
bravo to you. But we all mess up. Nobody's perfect.
And it's okay. And you don't like something, just send me a message on Instagram. Like, come back tomorrow, like the next day. I'll make you something else. It's not that serious. It's just a sandwich.
See, so I hope people listen to that, and I think it's so true because also when you give a negative review, you can't delete that.
Oh no,
from the Google reviews.
Yes.
So it's not like it stays there.
Yes.
And when people are Googling, Staci Sandwich Joint and they see 4.8, I don't know what it says. Yeah. Do you know what it says?
I think 4.8.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Screw those people. I'm just kidding. But if it says 4.8, that's not, that could be 2 people who got frustrated by standing in line. That could be 2 people who...
Well, we got, I'm just going to give an example.
Oh, good.
One was a Yelp review. The customer didn't even eat here and complained. But
what do you mean?
The review says, it's still on there. It says it was 20% more money than any other deli. Well, first, we're not a deli because we don't use deli meats here.
Yep.
So shout out, no offense to any other deli.
No, but you don't use deli, yeah.
And they said, no wonder it was empty at at 12 o'clock on a Tuesday. I'm like, well, newsflash, every restaurant on a Tuesday is not busy. So Tuesday is a day that restaurants just aren't typically busy. So, but then I remember because I was actually off that day. So I called the girls in the front. I was like, what happened with this customer? And they're like, oh, he didn't even eat here. He was just mad that there was a convenience charge, with every credit card. I'm like, if you have not stepped out of your house,
hello, welcome to. They're everywhere. But what's interesting that you said is about the price.
Yeah.
Right. So, and I'm sure that's what not a lot of people, but some of the negative reviews would be about the price. What people don't realize is how huge your sandwich actually is.
Yes.
I mean, it literally can feed 2 to 4 people. I think.
I'm also buying really nice quality products. The bread is not cheap. So if you think I'm paying 90 cents for that loaf of bread, I'm so sorry. You're not. I'm not.
No, your
I'm
bread is what you're known for.
And I love it so much, and I'm not changing it. But it's until you actually I don't know, unless you have a restaurant or you see what the numbers are, you can't say that's too expensive for that.
I agree.
Because I'm buying it from somebody who has to make money.
Yes.
So it's...
Well, and it's interesting, when you see a lot of people's reviews, they're always taking the sandwich and putting it next to their head.
Yes.
So you can see how big it is.
Yes.
And you're right. I mean, listen to everything you just said. The bread you use is an extreme, you're known for your bread, right?
Yeah.
So it's an extremely good quality product.
Yep.
You don't use any deli meats.
Yep.
Right? You get your chicken, you get your turkey.
Well, the turkey comes from Coldwell Marketplace.
Yep.
Now we buy so much chicken now that we get it from the supplier.
Yeah. So, but I'm saying your quality.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not
I could use really cheap chicken and I could use really cheap ingredients, but then that's going to show.
But your grilled chicken.
Oh, our grilled chicken is
so
awesome.
good.
Emily does it in the morning. She does it amazing. It's really good.
It's not easy to make a good grilled chicken, but your grilled chicken is really, really good. You should sell just grilled chicken.
Well, so we do.
Oh, really?
When it's available, because it goes fast.
Can you text me?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so what do you think is the goal for Staci Sandwich Joint?
Oh my
Which
gosh.
I'm sure your goal when you were opening was maybe 35 sandwiches a day.
Yeah.
And to hang out with your friends.
Yeah.
Right? So
well, not even hang out, but it would be fun. They'd come in, I would be like, "Hey guys, how are you?"
I'm gonna make you a sandwich. Yeah. So now we're in a totally different realm.
Yeah.
Right? You're way past that girl with no experience.
Yes.
You are now very much in charge in a positive way.
Yes, yes.
You are confident.
Yes.
You are making decisions. Yep. You have an amazing customer base, a steady flow of people, and you have a handle on everything.
It works. You didn't ask me this, but the reason this place works so well is because everybody here plays such an important role. Just an example, Sam at the register, she's so smiley and bubbly, and when customers walk in, they get to see her face. That's exciting. I go to places and I'm like, "Hey, how are you?" And they're like, "Hey, table for 4." And I'll be like, "Really?" You know what I mean? It's
Well,
just
customer
important.
experience is
Michelle,
everything.
Yeah, like there's like everybody here who works here plays such like a great everybody's role is so important, and they're
So let's go through that for a second. So
Okay.
Sam has been here how long, you think?
Well, Sam was a customer, and she was like, "Hey, are you guys hiring?" And I said,
She
"I'm not."
young?
She's
I feel like
in her 20s.
Yeah.
And I said, well, not right this second, but if you write down your information, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
And if I like somebody, I clip it right to there and I'll put it in the holder and I'm like, okay, remember that person. And then maybe like a month later, I texted her and I was like, all right. I was like, if you
You're
can
up.
work these hours, like we want you. And then she came in and she's been amazing.
It's amazing.
And like customers, when they leave reviews, they'll put her name in the review,
That's
which is
how
like
you know.
so special.
Yeah. Well, that's proof in the pudding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then how many people do you have in the back at like one time?
So I have oh hey. We've had like about 50 people come to the door because they've seen us.
I know. They think she's open, but she's not.
Yes.
He walked away. Sorry, sir. We're closed.
I have somebody who does expo. So what happens is I make the sandwich. Well, actually, we have somebody on chicken. So Amanda does chicken and bread.
Yep.
And she makes the chicken and the bread, and then it gets to me. I assemble the sandwiches. I pass it down to whoever's wrapping. So we have a few girls. We have Carolyn. We have Emily. We have Sarah. We have Ayana.
Is it all women?
Sophia. We have 2 gentlemen that work here.
Oh, that's amazing.
They're amazing. So we have like the upstairs crew, and we also have a downstairs crew. So while we're
Doing all
working
the
up
inventory
here,
and everything?
they're prepping all the chicken for the day because we don't let it like sit for like days, cut it. Like we're very like we try to figure out how much we could do, and then we try to sell that. And then if we have anything left over, it's like tiny bit.
Yeah.
And then the next day it starts all over again.
So I think it's amazing that you're like in the middle of the assembly line.
I know it's
That's
really
awesome.
fun.
I
It's
know,
really
it's
tiring
awesome.
sometimes.
I'm
but
sure.
It's
Well,
fun.
when it's like crazy here, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. So back to my original question.
Okay, sorry.
What's the?
You're like,
Don't
get
be sorry.
sidetracked.
Don't be sorry. You're allowed. You're allowed to control the interview too. So what's your goal now?
Okay.
And
so,
you may not have a goal, by the way, and that's okay.
And I kind of just do day by day right now because I don't really. I mean, long term, I don't really know how to answer this question. Maybe have another one, but I don't want to run the other one.
Like a franchise?
Maybe like a franchise, something
Yeah.
could open. But like, I get it all the time. Like, is there going to be another one? I'm like, I already believed in myself.
I've had people say to me,
Yeah.
That's-
well, I'm not going to
you know.
franchise. Like, I'm
No,
not. Like,
that's
if you
what I
want to
mean,
do
yeah.
it, like, you're more than welcome. I already believed in myself, and it worked. So, like, now it's your turn. I'm not spending $1 on anything. And another thing about that, which I find really cool, is like we have not spent any money on any social media.
Yeah.
It's all been organic, which is like really special also. Because when I watch something now, I'm like, that was a paid ad.
Yes.
That was a paid ad. That definitely was paid. And there's like one or few that I would have done before like this whole thing happened.
Yeah.
That I really liked their ads
Work,
and everything.
yeah.
Yeah, all their work.
Yeah.
But that I think is really cool that we haven't had to spend money on this. This has all been organic.
Yeah. Well,
So-
and what's amazing too is you repost everybody.
Yeah.
You collab with anybody that hits
Yeah.
you up as a collab.
Yeah.
Because they're doing the work for you
Yeah.
in terms of advertising. I mean,
Yeah.
look at that's the power of social media. I
Yeah.
mean, why are we talking about this? It's
Yeah.
because the power of social media.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your great food, you're great, your staff is great, but the social media put it out there. And I would also say, I mean, I'm sure your kids sometimes love that you're doing this, and sometimes they don't love it.
Yes,
right.
Because they don't want to do any work when they're here. So every time they come in here, they're like, "We don't want to sweep. We don't want to clean the tables." And I'm like, "It takes 5 seconds, guys. Come on."
But don't you think in years from now?
Oh, I would love for them to work here.
I wasn't even gonna
Oh.
say that, but that would be great.
Yeah.
But just what a role model you've been for your boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That at the age that you were at, you tried something
Yeah.
completely out of your box
Yep.
that you knew nothing about, but you
Yep.
said, I'm going to do it. You've learned it, and you've made it a huge success.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to feel so good about
Yeah,
that.
it's really nice.
I mean, as a mom,
Yeah.
I mean, forget about the people on the outside looking in, but for your own children,
yes.
I think that's really,
Aw. Yeah, I'm going to cry.
No, but sometimes you have to stop, and I'm sure you don't.
Yeah.
And because you're self-deprecating, and realize.
See the way I'm grouping this?
She's like, "Ugh." But self-deprecating in the fact that, that you don't give yourself the credit, but sometimes stopping and saying to yourself, I mean, you've said it a little bit in this interview.
Yeah.
But how amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
it really
come
is
on.
amazing.
Not many people would take the leap that you took.
Yeah.
And figure it out.
Yes.
They may look at it and be like, you know what? This is really hard.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do it.
Yeah.
Not where I am in my life. I don't think I can do it. But you were like, this may be hard.
Yes.
I know nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm choosing to do the hard.
Ignorance is bliss.
God bless, man. God bless. So, do you think, I mean, I know you don't know, but do you think the swells of people are going to continue?
I mean, it's really exciting when we're like, are they out there today? And then there will be like a few people in the mornings, and it's like really cool to see. But I mean, I hope it continues. I mean, we're still going to put out great food if they don't come or they do come. Yeah. So we're going to try our best every day. And it's funny too. This has nothing to do with this one, but something that I wanted to, I don't know how this is going to fit in, but,
I'll tell you how it'll fit
okay.
in. Just keep talking.
Like when somebody is like, what do you like better, Staci's or this one? And I read that, I was like, oh, that's so interesting. Because like, I'm not trying to compete against other places that are around here. I'm just trying to do the best that I could do from yesterday.
Yes.
So like when I see that, I'm like, you can like two places. Like that's okay.
Yes.
To like two places.
And it doesn't have to be a compared to. I'll give you the example. And I love this when I saw this, is that Amir from Dutch's came here when you first opened. And I think you went to Dutch's. Did you?
So it's crazy because my hours are so bad, but he always comes here and then we chat and then.
But it's Dutch's Sandwich Shop in Montclair and now Hoboken.
Oh, I ask him all the time, like, what do I do for this? What do you do for this? But, it's really nice to have
that's
somebody.
a perfect example, is you're not competing.
No, not at all.
And you would love for people to go to him, and you'd love for people to come to you.
Yes.
Two very different sandwich shops.
Yeah. And it's okay to like both the same. Like you could love one and love the other, and that's okay.
Not everybody likes to eat the same thing every day. Yes. I could, but not everybody does. And it's interesting because you were saying, which we said earlier, is, sometimes when people come back a second time or a third time and they're like, it's not the same as it was the first time, that happens too. Right? I mean, sometimes your memory of the way something tasted, and then when you come back for the second, sometimes it does taste a little different, and that's okay. Yeah. It doesn't mean things have fallen apart.
No, not at all.
It just means that's what your sandwich tasted to you that day.
Yeah, and like just an example, I remember I just read something, they're like, I drove like 45 minutes home, and maybe my chicken wasn't as crunchy as the first time. And I'm like, but you had it wrapped up hot 45 minutes. Like if I take a bag of French fries and I close it up, and I'm eating it an hour later,
it's soggy.
It's soggy already. Yeah. So I get that, but it's also like try to like.
It's not fair. It's not the way. That's not how it's meant to be eaten. Yeah. So I think your message would be to people: take a breath. Yeah. It's just a sandwich.
Yes.
We're doing the best we can.
Yeah, we just try to
remember
do the best
who's behind it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because I always use this comparison. I was like, do you think like when you write a review to like a big corporation, they're like, okay, like they don't even know like who you are. Like if you write the review, I remember. So I'm like, okay, I remember that customer. Like that's that customer. Let's reach out to them or however we could do whatever. Like just an example, like somebody we'll give them the wrong sandwich. And I'll be like, oh my God, like that one went to that person. But then they'll message me on Instagram and they'll tell me like, oh, we had the wrong sandwich or whatever. We're like, we know, like, we'll mess up, but then we'll go back, and then we'll find out where the accident happened. Yeah. And then we'll piece it together, and then we'll either reach out or they'll reach out to us. So it always gets resolved.
First of all, that's very kind that you try to figure it out and don't wait for them to see the mistake. You're like, I think we sent you the wrong sandwich. Come back. So we took a little break. Staci grabbed her phone since we're getting to the end of the interview, and she looked up how many sandwiches she sold January 9, 2025, when Staci opened the doors. Yep. She sold 51 items.
Yep, 51 sandwiches.
Okay. January 9th, 2026, she sold 358 sandwiches.
Yes.
you've like I don't even know math. I'm so bad. But the bottom line is.
And these are just estimates. Like
You started off as this sweet little lamb and now you're a lioness. That's what I would say. Do you yourself eat any of the sandwiches?
You know what? I go through little breaks. So some days I'm like, I can't eat anymore. I won't eat any bread today, or I'm not going to eat that. And some weeks I eat a sandwich every day.
Yeah.
So it just depends.
So I'm gonna wrap up, Staci.
Okay.
And I feel like you're gonna feel good about that, and you can relax. She keeps saying I have the worst stomach ache. I'm dying doing this.
Well, my first podcast I ever listened to was the one you did with Amir. Because remember you said, he mentioned you in a podcast.
Yes.
And I said, how do I look that up? Because I have no idea.
I sent it to you. So, but I would say you did great. For your first podcast, I was your first influencer here.
Yes.
And now I'm your first podcast.
Yes.
So I feel very honored.
Thank you.
We're connected forever.
We are.
So Staci of Staci's Sandwich Joint. We've talked about a lot.
Yes.
You went to the University of Arizona.
Yep.
You are
Go Wildcats.
You're an amazing mom.
Thank you.
You may or may not franchise.
I will not franchise.
You've learned a lot. You've learned a lot doing this.
Yes.
You have gained confidence.
Yes.
You have gained power.
Yes.
You have gained friends.
Yes.
And you're
There's
happy.
so many friends in the food industry that I
It's
would
amazing.
never, ever know, which it's really
That's
unbelievable.
why I love doing what I do. I meet the nicest people every day.
Yes.
And you are happy.
Yes.
Because you are making sandwiches.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sitting with me today. Come on, high five up top. You're amazing. And you should be really proud of yourself.
Thank you.
And I know your kids will be one day too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And let's sandwich on.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
And then I wanted to add one more thing.
Oh, we're not and we're not done.
I was gonna say, if you're eating a sandwich in Verona, we have a lot of great shops here. So if you, after you're done eating a sandwich, go right down the street. We have a really delicious coffee shop. You can have your dessert there.
Yep.
And if you want to stay for dinner, we have the best sushi, Umai Sushi. So both are
I'm
very
actually
great
going there
friends of mine.
Saturday night.
Oh, that's awesome.
See that? Yeah, there you have it. And that's a wrap on Verona.
Yeah.
And that's what makes you so nice, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, see, it's not about just you. It's about your community.
Yeah.
So Staci Sandwich Joint, come.
Yeah. It's really
Just
awesome
come.
in here.
Yeah,
you
say
get
hi
to
to her.
see me every day. I tried to take off a day, but it didn't work out. But thank you.
Well, that was just for me. But that's a rare occasion. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. If you are hearing this message, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I'm truly grateful for you and this opportunity. The purpose of the Behind the Counter podcast is to bring food, people, and community together. I hope you'll return for more episodes and explore with me. I want to personally thank Fran Linnell of Design 68 for my amazing Behind the Counter podcast logo, and Travis Lohenberg for my awesome Behind the Counter music, and all the guests that take their time to sit and talk with me. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please leave a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you hear your podcasts. If you'd like to support the Behind the Counter podcast, please subscribe, share with your friends and family, and you can follow me on Instagram at Heidi Blum. If you have any feedback or stories that you want to share, you can email me at foodsarbtc@gmail.com.